All right, good evening, everyone. Good evening to you. How's everyone doing tonight? It is the Dynamite live show coming your way right here on the Frontier Survival channel. And we've had a good week this week, guys. We're going to talk a little bit about that here tonight. Of course, we'll talk about the elephant in the room, and that is, of course, it's yours truly. My birthday today, turned 49 years old. And we've already had people in the chat wishing me happy birthday, and we've had people wishing me happy birthday all day long on social media and private messaging and video messaging and this, that, and the other. And it's been great. It's been a great birthday. We've posted reels and shorts today showing off the birthday cake that Miss Mandy made, which was a nice chocolate cake with chocolate icing. But yeah, it's been a great birthday. Bearded Eagle is with us tonight. Good to see you there, Bearded Eagle. Guys, please let me know before we get into this. We'll see who all's in the chat with us. But we are sounding good. We are doing good. Sounding good, looking good. We always like to ask that. And you know what? I've been going to a support group about that, so we're working on that. Woo! Miss Natalie Blackfeather is with us tonight as well. There's Nature's Wild Playground. Miss April, she says, happy birthday, Heath. Good deal. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing tonight? There's Scout Inquirer. Good to see you again. It's been a little while, maybe since the last live stream. I know you. We were introduced, so good to see you again, Scout Inquirer. They're saying greetings and hugs from New York. New York is a great place. Hi, and happy Saturday evening, sweet friend. Heath, fabulous mods and chat. You got that right. You got that right. But yeah, tonight we got a little bit stuff to talk about. This week and different things. Talk about also the name, the title of this episode, Cabin in the Woods. That cabin in the thumbnail. We're going to talk about that here in a little bit. There's Nate Huffnego. Good to see you there, brother. How you doing? We sound good. That sounds good. Awesome. Good deal. I did say hello to Miss Natalie, I believe. I know she's here with us tonight. She is also a moderator here in the chat. Miss April, Nature's Wild Playground, is a managing moderator here in the chat. So we're all good. We got 6 in the house. Make sure you hit that thumbs up before we go any further. And anyone that come on in, hit the thumbs up as well. But yeah, good week this week. Different things. Work-wise, real good. Business is picking up, as they say, and we always like that. And, we work at the local hardware store here in our local hometown. It's a True Value brand. We sell True Value products. A lot of people are familiar with True Value. We sell some other products as well. We sell a whole line of lumber products, 2x4s, 2x6s, 2x8s. And what we're trying to do is work where we can do some shorts on some product review reels from the job right there, using the products that we already have, and kind of do little review shorts and show stuff off that we sell in that area, in the hardware store I work at. So that's kind of cool. We got that idea from my good friend Dutch Blackfeather, who has just joined us, Mount Cappert Outdoors, who was live prior to us going live here a little while ago. So when you can, check out that replay of that live, Mount Cappert Outdoors. But he gave me that idea. He said, you should do some reels or something like that, shorts for YouTube, things like that, with the products you sell at the store. And I'm like, when I asked the bosses and things like that, maybe they'll let me, maybe, I don't know. We don't know. We got to do that. We want to do that. So we'll ask them and see how they feel about that. Maybe they'll go for it. Maybe they won't. But we're going to, first do that before we actually post anything, but I think that's probably the best way to go. There's Clay Johnson from right here in East Kentucky. Good to see you, Clay Johnson. A nice supporter and subscriber all over the Frontier Survival brand, if you want to say that, because we're in all different places at one time, doing the Facebook thing, the Instagram thing, YouTube, whatever it might be, a little Twitter, a little TikTok. We don't know so much about TikTok anymore, though. But we had fun doing it. We'll see how that goes. But, yeah, we're just like doing our thing. So Clay Johnson supports us probably on most all platforms. As a lot of people that's with us in the chat tonight, y'all support me there. A lot of y'all are members of the group we have over there on Facebook, Frontier Survival Friends, and we all have fun during that group. A lot of people post. I mean, daily posts every day. Different people, they post their outdoor pics or whatever it might be. You know, garden pics or maybe little memes or whatever, or a link to a YouTube video or whatever it might be. Most of it's outdoor related. It is, but guys, we've always said that we're outdoor related, we're survival related, preparedness related, self-reliance related, but we're also variety related. So we'll throw in variety of things from here to there, especially during this live stream, and you all know that. As we've talked about all kinds of different things. We've talked about professional wrestling. We've talked about 80s television shows that we loved watching growing up, Just today at work, we work until 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock there on Saturdays. And just today to work, I was talking to one of my coworkers about the Dukes of Hazzard and how much I loved that show growing up. But we're going to share something with you right now real quick. And we're going to talk about this cabin in the woods deal and the inspiration for the thumbnail. And we're going to share something with you. I was kidding a while ago. We talk about how we always like to ask people if we're sounding good or looking good, because we always want good, crisp, clear video and good audio, right? Because you got to have that. We use this microphone. Sometimes it's to our advantage. Sometimes it might not be. But let's see here what we want to share, and it's this deal right here. We're going to share this. But a good friend by the name of Austin Hanzelik, I think that's his name, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. He's a member there of Frontier Survival Friends over there on Facebook. And he posted this picture. It was the picture of the cabin, which is, let's see here. Let's get this going here. Right there it is, guys, the cabin, as you see. And so he posted this in that little post that I had on Frontier Survival Friends about, the picture with the most reactions will be able to become the group photo for 3 months. Well, this wasn't the winner, but it's a great picture, I do think. And he said he found this cabin. It was on a hike in New York, in the state of New York, and it was just an old cabin, and it had some tables to sort stuff on and different things. And we got some other pictures here to show you. Right there looks like a tree stand of some sort, right there near the cabin. And then you got right here inside corner. Of course, looks like the roof is dilapidated a little bit, but who knows how long it's been there. Probably something that I think he mentioned somewhere between the World Wars 1 and 2. It probably was built. But there's another picture that he took, and he actually sent these pictures to me privately. That picture of the cabin, the exterior, he actually posted in the group thread. But he sent these pictures to me privately to maybe just use this as a talking point here tonight. But yeah, there's some more right there. Right here looks like, I don't know, it looks like that's an old Tubo sink or something. What is that? I don't know if I can blow that up or not. There's another little picture of that. And that's a picture of something else. But there you have it, just some pictures there of what he sent me there on the cabin. Oh, look here. Scout was talking about how they were a very big fan of Dukes of Hazzard. John Schneider and Tom Wopat. Ben Jones, yeah, Cooter. I looked that up today because we were talking about Dukes of Hazzard and looked at the age of some of the ones that are still living. And Ben Jones, Cooter, he's in his early 80s, right? Tom Wopat is about 72 years old. 72, 73, if I'm not mistaken. But John Schneider, he's only like 62. So I'm surprised that there was that big of an age gap between Bo and Luke Duke in real life. But yeah. Nate said we're loud and clear. That's a good deal. Good deal. So what do y'all think about that cabin deal? The pictures there. He said it was like World War One, World War Two era. He thought, they done some investigation and things like that. Let's see here. I have some little clip here of what he actually sent me on those pictures. It's probably going to be quicker if I find it here on the phone, because that came from private messaging. Yeah, he says a little background on it is it's an abandoned, it's a mining cabin. That's what it was, on Buckhorn Mountain. And guys, I said New York earlier, and that's nowhere near where it's at. Buckhorn Mountain in eastern Washington, the state of Washington. Likely from between World War One and World War Two. Inside was sorting table, beds, furniture, and everything was handmade. Handmade right there in the cabin, or bushcrafted, right? Woo! But it's cool. It's cool. That cabin is probably worth bringing back to life. That cabin was in Buckhorn. What was it? Buckhorn Lake? Let's see here. Just a second. Natalie Blackfeather was asking. Buckhorn Mountain in eastern Washington state, Natalie. Guys, I know this is crazy, but we might have to take an intermission here because Miss Mandy is just summoning me. But we're going to take a short pause, okay? Boom, 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 boom. All right, guys. Thank you very much for sticking with me there. Yeah, the Corey boy, our little nephew, he's 2 years old. He woke up from a nap, and he was hollering for old Uncle Heath to come pet on him a little bit. So we stopped. Thanks for sticking with me, though, guys. We'll continue on to talk about what we're talking about here, a little bit of cabin stuff. Cabin fever, the facial expression. Oh, what are we laughing about a facial expression? What did I do? Was that me? Miss April's asking how everyone is. I'm doing great. Like I said, spring has sprung, and we're doing great here with different things we're doing when it comes to, like, say, homesteading or whatever. I don't really call it homesteading. It's just living up a holler here in East Kentucky. You know what I mean? The chickens are doing great. We've been posting some video shorts and reels on the chickens as well. Big Ed, the rooster, I call him, or Big Red, whatever you want to call him. He's a Rhode Island Red is what he is. Big, nice rooster. And got all them white leghorns around him. But, yeah, he was walking around them the other night. We done that little short, just prancing around while they were eating, just looking for a good time. So we picked, the song by Poison. Don't need nothing but a good time. How can I resist? Sometimes we bust out in song. Woo! Alive and kicking on this end, everybody. So, all right, Miss Natalie said. A lot of rain. Well, we've had some rain in East Kentucky, especially yesterday. Today it was just real nice, 71-ish, 72-ish degrees. Nice sunshine, but the wind was crazy. I mean, we're having like 45, 50 mile an hour winds at times. It was knocking over porch furniture and everything. Since we live here in the holler, we got a lot of trees over top, that if they was to get blown down, could do some roof damage or something. So, I'm watching out for them widowmakers. But yeah, we're just trying to spread a positive message over here. That's what we've always been about. We're all adults here tonight. Most of us are in our probably somewhere between 35 and 75. I don't know, maybe somewhere around there. But it's great, So, but I don't mind doing this positive message, thing. It doesn't, because that's me. That's, they say to be yourself when you're doing this YouTube thing, doing this content creator thing. If yourself comes across, then that's what people will be attracted to. And that's where, how you'll get the growth and all that and the engagement, right? So that's what I try to do is be myself. If it seems kind of cartoonish or whatever, kind of maybe saying I'm some kind of kids show host, because I can entertain my little nephew for hours. That's just how it is, I'm not trying to say I am Mr. Rogers or anything, but I'm just saying I'm always upbeat, I don't try to throw any type of negative aspect out there a lot of times. But, sometimes you got to spread the truth and, and people can understand that as well. So the truth has to come out about a lot of different things. But we just like spreading a positive message. And Dutch Blackfeather said it tonight. They're on his live stream, spreading knowledge and positivity. So, I mean, there you have it. Family always comes first. Yeah, thank you. Welcome back. Yep. Oh, Nate Huffnagel was asking about the member count on Frontier Survival Friends. I'm assuming you're asking about on the group in Facebook. Let me know real quick, Nate, and we'll give you a count, an exact count of what we got going on. I know it's somewhere around, the 2 grand mark, a little bit past that. Probably the last time I checked, if that's what we're talking about tonight, the Facebook group, then it's somewhere around, I would say the last time I checked, it was like 2,046, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because not too long ago, we had our celebratory live stream right there on Facebook. And see, that's the thing is we're trying to do this thing through all platforms. The Frontier Survival brand is what I like to call it. Are we making a whole lot of money doing it? No, but at one point it might happen. You never know. So we try to tap into all platforms, try to put out content that they will push and enjoy, and not ban in any way. Something that is, goes towards the agreements for all platforms. That's what we like to do. So it's a positive message. And, you can be funny about it and do little comedy things. I like a lot of comedy too. And a lot of y'all know that. So, I like to be funny. I like to do things. Just check out some of those TikTok videos. I'm over there just lip syncing away. Nature's Wild Playground. Okay. So we're over a little over 2,100 on the group. Good deal. Thank you very much, Miss April, for letting us know. Yeah, hit those thumbs up. Mount Keppert Outdoors, Brother Dutch Blackfeather. Has a great channel too, guys. Some of y'all, I believe Nate Huffnagel's probably subscribed to Mount Keppert Outdoors. I know I've seen him in his live streams. But check out that channel. Check out Nate Huffnagel, Bush Camp Crafter. Is that correct? Bush Camp Crafter. Yeah, I like that name. And Nature's Wild Playground. They got a channel. They're throwing out some stuff out there with some beavers. I think catching some beavers and stuff. I seen a thumbnail or something like that. DJ holding up a couple of beavers. I think it might have been. Probably already processed in the freezer, I think, from what I've seen. So great content from all different people and all walks of life. All kind of joined together by the love of the outdoors. Well, in whatever it is you do in the outdoors, you don't have to be just a bushcrafter. You don't have to be just a homesteader, a farmer. You don't have to be a gardener, all just a gardener. You don't have to be a bird watcher or an overlander or a backyard camper. It's just, you can be any of those and still be a member of Frontier Survival Friends. And we'll even welcome people that have a disgust for the outdoors. I mean, as long as, you know, they're abide by the rules. I mean, that's how I feel about it. I'll go and that much farther and be that much more positive by saying if it's someone that creates content but they want an avenue to maybe gain growth and they want to use that group but they have nothing to do with the outdoors, if it's some content that's decent and it abides by the rules of the group, so be it. That's what I think. If you want to go to Burger King and do a mukbang on a Whopper and a order of fries and post that and post a link to that video in that group, then by all means. Woo! New Self-Reliance has just joined us. Good to see you there. Appreciate you jumping in here and talking to us. Beaver tail for the first time. You know what? I've never tried beaver tail, but I would. I've said that before. There's things I've never tried. There's a lot of things that I have because I'm an East Kentuckian and we just eat a lot of different crazy stuff. But I've never tried beaver tail. But if it was set down in front of me, I'd eat it. I'd try it. And 9 times out of 10, I would say I would like it. I would enjoy it. You know what? Miss Mandy has summoned me again. I hear her hollering. We're going to have to figure out what's going on. Ranger Rob, Country Living Homestead, has just joined us. I do apologize, guys, but we're going to check this out one more time. This is how it is when you got the little ones around, right? But I think I'm being entertaining enough for enough amount of time that you all might stick with me. Just hold on one second. We love you and we appreciate you, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. Thank you very much for sticking with me. We've still got 7 here, so that's great. Whew, just a little bit out of breath. No problems. Everything's running smooth. The boy just kind of had a little spillage with his juice. You know how that goes. And just helping the wife get things cleaned up. Being a good husband. On my 49th birthday, trying to do a live stream. But it happens, right? Woo! I tell you what it is. Being a life of a good old great uncle. We're still, okay, we're unmuted. Making sure we didn't say all that. And, oh. All right, what did we miss? Somebody said it's a bummer. Oh, okay, about something about growing a garden. Can't grow a garden here. Too many people would rate it. Oh, yeah, that'd be all. Wouldn't want that. Okay, thanks for your live chat this evening. Yeah, okay. We was talking about, of course, Nate Huffnagel's. We knew that. We said something about that earlier. Of course, we knew that everybody was connected. Nate Huffnagel was thanking for a live chat from Mount Keppert Outdoors, which was good. I did enjoy it myself. Happy birthday, Outdoors with Big Matt said. Good to see you there, Big Matt. Appreciate you, brother, for being here. Always love Big Matt and his channel, and we always, ever since he started his channel, we've been watching him grow, and we've been growing along with us, and other channels in here tonight have grown tremendously over the months, and this, that, and the other. Bearded Eagle, who's with us tonight, New Self-Reliance. I'm pretty sure New Self-Reliance is actually a content creator and not just a you viewer. You know, there's you viewers and YouTubers, and a lot of people that just watch, which is great. It's great support from people that watch and that, you know, become great moderators and different things like that. You know, that's a lot of people's moderators are just people that watch, and you know, which is great because you got to have people watching. The thing is when you're a creator, sometimes you lose track of ones that you like to watch, and you find yourself playing catch up. I know I do. So I catch up on everybody's content a lot of times on the weekends. Sometimes I'll just pick one channel and try to watch everything they put out, you know, the last few months that I haven't been able to watch. Wild edibles are great. You're right. You know how we love the forage. We love the forage right here in East Kentucky. You all do up there in New York. That's great. I mean, Dutch Blackfeather, he foraged some wild garlic just the other day. He posted pictures of that there on the group page there on Facebook. And, you know, I know this is YouTube, guys, and we're talking about Facebook a few times here, talking about the Facebook group. Most of y'all here are part of that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm not sure if YouTube really cares. I mean, they don't worry about that. So we're promoting all platforms that we try to come across with the Frontier Survival brand during these live streams. So if we're live streaming over there on Facebook, why not promote the YouTube channel? You know, be here on YouTube, promote Facebook, promote Instagram, different things like that. But we haven't been live streaming but about 30 minutes or so. We've been interrupted twice. We've had 2 intermissions. That's something. Oh, Miss Natalie's still cleaning all that garlic. Well, I'm sure it would be all right. I mean, you get things done in a quick enough time. But if it's that plentiful and you got that much of it, I guess you could take your time and get that stuff cleaned, and you know, of course, it probably wouldn't ruin or anything, and you'd be able to do what it is you need to do with that, which is, you know, great, you know, to be able to harvest stuff like that. And all across the country, of course, you know, there's different things one can harvest at different points in time of the year, and it's always great. You know, spring, you got all kinds of different things coming out. You know, the morel mushrooms. I've been wanting to do some, you know, deer antler shed hunting, but I haven't been able to do any of that yet. You know, it's cool. I like finding antler sheds, different things. You might find some kind of dead head or something like that. House will smell like that garlic for weeks now. Oh boy. Around the Cabin and Rich the Ridge Hunter are your old channels. Yeah. Rebanded yourself, step back from the traveling and such. Yeah, I've seen your channel around New Self-Reliance. I know that. Yeah, that's good. I didn't realize those were your old channels, but I know we've checked out some of your stuff, and I know we're subscribed to you, and we'll be watching more.
You don't know what happened to that.
Love wild mushrooms. Yep, exactly right. Exactly right. Yeah, it's kind of warm in the house right now because we're really not running any heat because it's so warm today, but not running any AC either. You know what I mean? Miss Mandy's saying something. What, dear?
Thanks
Thanks what?
for helping with that.
You're very welcome. Very welcome.
I had to clean it, then flip it.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, we didn't.
Not just any juice. Make sure you tell them that it's red tropical punch.
Yeah, red tropical punch spillage. Big deal.
Didn't get on the white tornado.
But yeah, like we talked about, it's sometimes it's hard as a creator when you're creating content, different things, whether it be shorts, full-length edited content, live streams, reels on Facebook and Instagram, stuff on TikTok, whatever, you know what I mean? It get hard. It get hard to try to find a time to watch the other channels that you like to support because they support you. So you try to give back. And so, I devote a lot of times during the weekend to pick out one channel and watch a few things. And through the week, I'll find a time here and there to watch a thing or two too. So, we get caught up. We do. We finally get caught up. Now, a lot of times I might not comment on every video I watch, but I try to comment on one or two. That way I'll continue to get notified, continue to stay subscribed, because sometimes you'll lose your subscription that way. I really truly believe that. I really think that happens. I really think a lot of times when one subscribes to a channel, whether they hit all notifications or not, I think that one comment, at least that one comment on a video as soon as you subscribe or a little bit after so, kind of gives that algorithm to know that you kind of like that content because you commented, right? So then it kind of lets the algorithm know, and then more content from that channel gets recommended, and you watch more, and boom, that's just how it works. Sand trails, turkey tail, chicken of the woods, chaga, all plentiful on Nate Huffnagel's property. That's great. That's a really great accomplishment to be able to harvest that most times when it's right there plentiful, right there on your own property. Yeah, I mean, we have that. I mean, we have that here on the property all up and down this holler. You just got to look for it. A lot of times, if you can find, if you know where you found it one year, you might find it again that same year in the same area. Of course, it always doesn't mean that way. No, definitely not. No chaga. This low. New Self-Reliance is a Kentucky native. If I'd already knew that, I apologize. What part of Kentucky? I'm sure you knew that I was Kentuckian. East Kentucky here. Morgan County to be exact. I mean, if you're Kentuckian, you're going to know what county if I mention it, I'm sure. Maybe not, If I already knew that, I apologize. You might be somebody I already know and just don't know the channel. But I seen those other channel names earlier. Huh, what about that? Oh, your real name is Rich. Hey, there's Hooga. Hooga Homestead. That's how you pronounce it, guys. Good to see you there. Hello to you. Nature's Wild Playground has that chaga up there, most definitely. Okay, guys, we're going to continue on with a little segment here. The song that was played at the beginning of the stream. You know how sometimes we'll play a little intro song. Well, that was called Follow Me to Virgie by a young man by the name of Tyler Childers, who is from East Kentucky. Some of y'all probably might have heard of Tyler Childers. He sings a lot of different songs that you might see here and there on the internet. But, yeah, that's a good song. He's talking about a place called Virgie, Kentucky. And last time we live streamed right here on YouTube, we talked about Country Music Highway here in East Kentucky, which is US 23, and how a lot of great country music artists were born alongside that area in different counties. Tyler Childers is one of them. He is from around the Lawrence County, Johnson County area. He's lived in both places. Other notable country music musicians that we probably didn't discuss the last time. Of course, the last time we streamed, we talked about Tom T. Hall because he sung the song that we played that stream, which was Fox on the Run. But other artists are like Keith Whitley. Y'all remember Keith Whitley, who tragically passed away at a younger age? Ricky Skaggs, notable country and bluegrass musician. Dwight Yoakam, he's from Prestonsburg. Of course, Loretta Lynn, Crystal Gale. Patty Loveless from Pikeville, Kentucky. The list goes on and on. Tyler Childers. Of course, Chris Stapleton, who is from Paintsville, Kentucky. Tyler Childers is from Paintsville area, Kentucky. Different areas, different people. And then, of course, most notably, the last winner of American Idol, Noah Thompson from Louisa, Kentucky. So a lot of notable, and I'm probably forgetting a few, country music artists from right here in East Kentucky alongside US 23 Country Music Highway. But I'm sure a lot of us in here have, probably appreciate and enjoy country music. I mean, I always did. I think even as a young child, I remember listening to the country music. Hank Williams Jr., Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, a lot of outlaw country. I like that. Charlie Daniels Band. And then that bled over into Southern rock, right? With, say, Leonard Skinner and 38 Special, people like that. Marshall Tucker Band. Even ZZ Top. And that just, that kind of all. Of course, also growing up, I like bluegrass music, which bluegrass, country, it all kind of blends in together. And then you can throw folk music in there as well. With like Bob Dylan and even, like, say, the Grateful Dead. The Grateful Dead actually were bluegrass musicians, if you think about it. In a lot of their music, they're playing the banjo, they're playing the mandolin, the fiddle. Yeah. One of my all-time favorite bands, and, a lot of their hits came way before my era of growing up, was CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival. I love a lot of their music. One of my favorites, I like Green River, and I like, different things like Proud Mary and stuff like that. But one of my favorites is Cotton Fields. Goes, when I was a little bitty baby, my mama used to rock me in the cradle in them old cotton fields back home. You hear Miss Mandy? She says, boring. She didn't like that singing. Rubber Duck, Nate Huffnagel says. Who else has joined us? Ranger Rob. Oh, there's Ranger Rob, who is from Oregon. Good deal. Pikeville area, he is from, I think. Yep, talking music, El Canarum says. Good deal. Yeah, talking a little music. Thank you for joining us. Nate says, sing it, sing it. Was it boring, guys? Miss Mandy thought so.
No.
We'll remind you guys to make sure you hit that thumbs up if you're just joining us. If you leave or if you stay with us, or if you, just hit that thumbs up sometime before we end it or whatever. Or if you want to, wait till tomorrow and hit it, because it'll still be up. It'll still be up. It'll still be there for your viewing pleasure. So there you have it. But yeah, we wanted to just kind of jump up on here tonight, and we'll keep on going. But, like we said, it is our birthday today, and so we're just having a little quaint birthday bash live stream, talking about Cabin in the Woods. We talked a little bit about that. We showed y'all how we came upon that picture, and talking about how that being a World War I, World War II era cabin for some type of mining expedition in Washington State. So it's good. We it's really good to see that, All right, guys, we're going to present one more thing here to you tonight. We're going to do something that we haven't done in a while and share something with you. from askaprepper.com. As you see right here. And this is just a little excerpt from this. And what we got going on here is the 7 stores where you can buy cheap survival food. So it goes on saying, you know, when searching for the best stores to buy survival food, you're likely to run into a few big name companies. However, as you probably already know, making your own MREs and building your own survival food stockpile can be just as effective, not to mention a much more affordable alternative in some cases. Still, where can you buy the best and most affordable survival food to add to your supply? This just is designed to help you decide which stores to visit to buy the best cheap survival food for your stockpile. And not sure if this is number 1 or number 7, but the first one on the list is Costco Wholesale. You know, it's a membership-based warehouse club. While they do offer ready-to-go emergency food kits, they also have bulk wholesale food items to add to your stockpile. The benefit buying survival food at Costco, it's that you can buy a lot of great prepping items at an affordable cost than you would find in a grocery store. This is because you're effectively cutting out the middleman costs of transporting food from the warehouse to the grocery store. So buying essentials to your survival stockpile at places like Costco can be a huge money saver, especially if you have a large family or a bigger stockpile. Next one on the list is Walmart. Walmart sometimes falls under the category of necessary evil, especially when it comes to buying survival food. Where else can you buy a new toothbrush, a fishing license, and a 20-pound bag of flour all in one store? Whatever your opinion about Walmart may be, the one thing's for sure, it's a super cheap place to stock up on emergency food items and supplies. To its credit, Walmart usually has a pretty impressive selection of food products at low prices. For example, they have a variety of canned foods as well as everyday items like sugar, flour, beans, and rice. They're typically sold in a variety of sizes too, ranging from 3 to 50 pounds. So you can buy the right size for your stockpile needs. And of course, the next one is probably, you know, like say your local mom and pop grocery stores. And depending on where you live, grocery stores can be a good option. Grocery stores usually carry MREs in the form of powdered milk, powdered peanut butter, freeze-dried meals, and other foods. However, grocery stores also carry things like oatmeal, dried meat, rice, sugar, flour, and plenty of other shelf-staple food items for your emergency survival stockpile. So there you have it. You know, I used to work in a grocery store at one time. And, you know, yeah, we sold a lot of that stuff. Catch up with the chat just a second. Walmart has kept insulin if you don't have insurance. Okay. Huh. Aldi's, that's a good place too. Yeah. All right, let's continue on. Of course, the next one is Sam's Club, a continuation of Walmart, more than less. Many people prefer to buy cheap survival food at Sam's Club since prices tend to be cheaper than they are at Costco, especially for larger or bulkier stockpiles. And then the next one would be ethnic food markets. What about that? When looking for cheap survival food, markets that sell food items from other countries can be an unexpected survival food goldmine. From Hispanic and Asian to European markets, these kinds of stores tend to carry a variety of survival food items that are way off most people's radar. And of course, this can work to your advantage when the usually frequented store shelves are starting to look a bit bare. At these stores, you can usually find things like canned fish, dried meats, fermented foods, canned items, and more. Cultural specific markets can supply you with a variety of low-priced, high-quality survival foods to add to your SHTF inventory. And the next one on the list, farmers markets are a great place to buy food directly from the source while supporting your local farm community. Most farmers markets typically specialize in fresh produce like fruits and veggies. However, a lot of markets also offer canned foods, dried meats, and other shelf-stable products. Buying fresh produce to freeze-dry, can, pickle, ferment, or otherwise process at home is often a healthier alternative to use store-bought produce for the same purpose. When you purchase fresh produce at a farmer's market, you can make your own canned, pickled, or fermented foods without all the unnecessary additives and preservatives required by the FDA just to sit on the shelf at a grocery store. And I think the last one on the list is dollar stores. In North America, dollar stores, and we've talked about this not too long ago, how there's a dollar store on every corner nowadays, such as Dollar General, 99-cent store, Dollar Tree, can be an unexpected source for ultra-cheap survival food. And that's why you see a lot of times, and the trend is probably about over, but those dollar store challenges, survival challenges, you can get cheap survival food there. That's why. Dollar stores typically get their food from brand liquidation sales, lesser known brands, or directly from global food manufacturers. As a result, dollar stores are able to offer already discounted food at even lower prices. I don't know about that. Seems like sometimes dollar store food is a little bit high nowadays. So the next time you're looking for cheap survival food to add to your prepper pantry, consider a trip to the dollar store. Well, I guess you can consider it. All right, guys. There you have it. What do you think about it? You got any questions about this list here? Do you think it's legitimate? Do you think it's correct? There you have it. 7 stores where you can buy cheap survival food. Frontier presentation. Boom. And I just noticed that we've done that whole presentation with just showing the website, and I didn't have myself on screen. But that's all right. There was commentary, right? All right. Have we missed anybody that's come in the chat? Oh, Amish Grocery. That's a good deal. Yeah, there you have it. Stilling is Stilliner. Water filtration is important. Most items require water. I'll agree with that. I'm not sure if I pronounced your name correctly, but I agree with water filtration is important. Salt does come in handy. You're right. Dobson invited you. Good deal. Stealing you to Stilliner. Somebody, good old Dobson invited. That's good to deal. Is Dobson with us tonight? Lower Michigan and hiking, camping adventures. All right. We've got a few people here that I didn't say hello to, so hello, everybody. His good old Hillbilly Willie, old Dobson, my hillbilly partner in crime. I'm not sure, he might have invited a few people. Good deal. I know Willie Dobson was live a couple days ago, and yeah, we stopped in, said howdy. Yep, there he is. He says, "What's up? What's up to you? Hit that thumbs up there, hillbilly brother." 13 in the house. Awesome deal. Awesome deal. We've been going at it for a little while here tonight, guys. That's just joined us. We've had 2 intermissions, helping out the young man, the little nephew. He's 2 years old. He had a little spillage, a little accident, so we helped Miss Mandy get things cleaned up. What's up there? Woo, good deal. Appreciate you jumping in here. We've talked about a lot of things here tonight. We just talked about different places in America where one might get survival food. You know, if you missed it, Costco wholesale is one of them. Sam's Club, Walmart, Dollar General on every corner here in East Kentucky. I mean, it's cool. It's cool, but it's weird because we got one just right up the road in a very rural area where we live. I mean, you got the old general store on the right hand side of the road, and then on down on the left is the Dollar General. Very nice Dollar General store.
Why are you talking about the dollar store?
Because we love the dollar store right here on the Frontier Survival Channel. Hello, Miss Maria Dobson. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in here. Thanks for saying howdy. We always encourage everyone that comes in the chat. And if you're here with us tonight and you haven't said hello, we encourage you to sound off and tell us howdy, hello, hi, hey, whatever it is you want to say. No, we'll acknowledge you. If you say hello, we'll say hello back. We will say hello back. But, all right, there you have it. We have presented everything we want to tonight. Now comes the portion where whoever might be in the chat might have a question. ask me anything. It doesn't have to pertain to the outdoors or survival, because the thing is I might not actually have the answer for you, because I'm no expert, never have been, but I always like to learn. So if I can learn something from anybody in the chat, that'll be great too. But there you have it. Got a question? Throw it out there. Like I said, this is the birthday bash. It's kind of laid back tonight. Not nothing crazy birthday bash, but we're just coming at you and trying to, just entertain you the best we can with some different things. If you haven't seen it, if you didn't see the first, you'll be able to see pictures of the cabin that's in the thumbnail, Cabin in the Woods, showing the interior of that cabin and what's left of it. And we give a little history. So you all that's just joined us, go watch the replay about the thumbnail image. El Carnerum, did I miss you saying hello earlier? So I'll do it again. Hey, hi, and big hello from Central Illinois. Yeah, good deal. I do appreciate old Dobson for, I guess might have been live earlier, and maybe a little raid going on. But thank y'all for jumping in here. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, we ask you maybe if you'd like to, if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. We didn't actually fix this stream to be subscriber only. A lot of times we do that, but it's all right. Oh yeah, I mean there would be a chance that I could be semi off grid, Nate Huffnagel. I'm not at the moment. But, yeah, I mean, with the proper equipment and different things, could be, maybe even, fully off-grid at one time or another. But, yeah, not at the moment, but, thanks for the question. Just, all a person would have to do is really get the ball rolling, you know what I mean? I noticed, yeah, I've been saying, you know what I mean, too much. Scout Inquirer said, thank you for letting us know. This is good information for the future. Oh, you actually went live at the same time? Oh, well, I tell you what, that ain't no need to apologize. I mean, because I didn't even have any idea that you were going live. I hadn't got notified there, Willie, but, I mean, there was no need to stop your live just because you were going live at the same time I was. No big deal. I mean, I only go about an hour or so anyway, That's just, to me, I mean, I get my point across in an hour or so, maybe a little longer, and then, we continue on. But no worries whatsoever. Don't ever apologize. But we're going to do this deal here. We're going to present the link if anybody might want to jump up here that might have a channel or whatever, or have something to talk about. They can hit that link. They can come up on panel and talk to us for a little while if they want to. If no harm, no foul. There's no reason to worry about it if you don't want to. We can continue on what we're doing here, of course, but we always throw the link out there. And you never know. There might be someone that might want to promote something. Might have to do with their content they create or whatever. There's Kyle, Brother Kyle from Dark 30 Outdoors just joined us. Good to see you there, Kyle. I like Kyle. I like watching his live streams. I haven't watched none of them in a while, I have to admit. And we just talked about that a little while ago, Kyle, but we talked about how I like to try to catch up on other people's channels, and it's hard, especially as you grow as a channel yourself. But Kyle always did welcome people real well. When people came into his live streams, he'd say, welcome in, welcome in. And I always did like that. And I'm sure he still does that. I'll have to go back and pick a day to watch some of Dark 30 Outdoors content. Oh, you can go live whenever you want to. That's right, brother. That's right. No, not everyone has that luxury, but yeah, that's cool. That's all cool. We appreciate you stopping what you were doing and coming on over here. That's great. That is great. Great deal. But on this journey, so far, guys, we've been doing this probably a couple of years or something like that. I don't really keep track of how long I've been doing this because we kind of started dabbling in the outdoor community as just watching content of other people, Maybe some others that's in here tonight done the same thing. Maybe they got inspired by someone that does content and they wanted to do it themselves, which is great. Great. Po' Boy Adventures joined us. Good to see you there, Po' Boy. Dropping some links. Good deal. Appreciate that, Po' Boy. I don't think anybody's been dropping links tonight, but there you have it. Po' Boy dropping links for some of the channels in here. Doing Dark 30 Outdoors. Good deal. Appreciate you. Po' Boy, if I missed you earlier, I'm not sure if you just came in, but yeah, howdy. Oh boy, it's been a good stream tonight. Been a good hangout. A lot of people coming in and out, I think. It seems like we can probably check something out here real quick. Over here on the YouTube side of things. We had one more thing planned, but we probably won't be going over that. We'll probably save that for the next live stream. Give us some more content over there for the next live stream. But yeah, we'll show off. We'll talk about the channel here just a little bit, as far as what we got going on the YouTube side of things. But views have been climbing real good here in the last couple of months. Subscribers have been doing decent. We're close to 1,500 subscribers right now on YouTube, which would be considered a milestone. Right now, we're all green as far as it goes. Right there on YouTube, which is great. I mean, we always like to update people with what things are going on with the brand. Some people like to know that stuff. So, there you have it. I mean, we're growing on Instagram pretty good. We're about, real close to hitting 1,000 followers on Instagram. And that would be the next, platform to hit that milestone of 1K. Somehow I've gotten over 1K followers on Twitter, and I don't really use the Twitter thing, but we've gained a lot of followers over there, and they all have to do, something to do with the prepping survival outdoor community. Most all the followers, they're not just bot followers or anything like that. But we checked a few of them out and followed back, this, that, and the other, but never would have thought that without really actually using the platform that much, that we would end up with over 1K followers on a platform that we hardly ever use. Every now and again, we post our links from this YouTube channel over there to have maybe more traffic head that way or whatever. Because, I mean, for the longest time, right here on this channel, external traffic is what grew this channel. Myself, shamelessly self-promoting the channel all over social media. Now, we're starting to gain views by just the search engine or recommendation, which is cool. It's cool to be able that people are getting recommended of my content and they enjoy it and they continue watching. That's great. But really, at the beginning, it was all external views, which is no problem whatsoever either, because if that's how you get views, I mean, that's what grows the channel. I mean, other people are different. Everybody in the chat that has channels chime in. When you started out, does a lot of your reach come from external, like say Facebook and whatnot? That's the thing too, is I'm not sure how it looks for moderators of the Facebook group, or as far as me being the admin of the Facebook group, I can see each post and the reach it gets. And, when I post something, it gains a wide reach. And it's just, I guess, I'm not sure if it's because I'm the admin of the group or what, but that being said, there's other people that post stuff too, and gains, a lot of people that has seen that or, somehow viewed it. All right, Scout said that they just subscribed to Po' Boy and Dark 30. Oh, it's not belated, brother. The birthday celebration's still going on. Yeah, today I turned 49, so, until midnight or so, we're good. So, no problems, no worries. Thank you very much. Po' Boy just came in. Good deal. Good deal. Well, guys, I'll tell you what. That's probably going to end us tonight for now. I'm not sure what else to talk about. But we do appreciate Willie Dobson for stopping his live stream coming in here. We appreciate Mount Keppard Outdoors for going live and spreading a great truthful message across the platform. He went live before us, so if you haven't seen that, go check out the replay. Mount Keppard Outdoors, Dutch Blackfeather, truthful message coming your way. Check that out. To everybody else, we appreciate you. Po' Boy, Dark 30, Scout, Hooga Homestead, Miss Natalie Blackfeather, my lovely wife, Miss Mandy, who's in the other room. We've been stopped a couple of times, but you still stuck with us. We've presented some great stuff to you. We hope you enjoyed it. Guys, we'll see you next time we live stream. We appreciate you, and we want you to know you got to have drive to survive. Woo!